Hi everyone, welcome back. Mostly to me. Where have I even been since my last video? Anyway, I'm Clarissa, and today I'm turning my Animal Crossing farmhouse into the Stardrop Saloon from Stardew Valley. This is the first of many videos for my Stardew Valley themed island, so let's get started. So this is my main living space right now. I actually really love how it's designed, and I'm kind of sad to completely start over and tear it all down, but I'm also really excited for this makeover. So I wanted to show it off here, mostly just for posterity, but I will also take a second here to tidy up. Perfect, now we have a clean slate. There's something really refreshing about a completely empty room. If you're unfamiliar with Stardew Valley, here is what I am trying to recreate. This is the Stardrop Saloon. There's a main bar, lots of seating, and a cozy fireplace. On the walls, there's tons of framed art, a cow skull, and even a little wall candle. I'll definitely include a bar shelf, a jukebox, and lots of little red bar stools. Now, obviously I can't use this spooky wallpaper, but color-wise, it's honestly a perfect match for the saloon. I was really close to just using it anyway, but I think the delicate blooms wall kind of achieves a similar effect without having jack-o'-lanterns, bats, and cobwebs. Maybe next October I'll change it back. Anyway, I will jump in every now and then to let you in on my thought process as I design, but I'll just let you watch for now. I first thought I would use the wooden stools with a custom design or maybe a pattern, but after playing around at Harv's, I decided that I like the look of the velvet stool the most, and then I wouldn't have to sacrifice one of my design slots for it too. You'll see me end up kind of playing around with the fireplace options. I did really like the brick fireplace, but it ends up being a little bulky with the booth seat that I add in. I wish it could have worked though, because I do really prefer it aesthetically. Now, I scoured Pinterest to find the creator code for the design that I used as the bar shelf, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So if you recognize this design, please share their creator code or design ID below. Now here I'm just peppering in some decor elements as I go, mostly coffee cups and mugs. As of yet, there are no beer mugs in Animal Crossing, so I'm focused on this being more of a cafe as opposed to a bar, especially since we've yet to see a Brewster anywhere around. I couldn't really decide on the placement of the bar, so bear with me while I shuffle things around. It eventually goes right back to where it was. I just wanted to maximize the walking space, and I do want visitors to be able to get behind the bar to check out the back room. That makeover is going to be in the next episode. I was debating between the couches here or using the booths like I had before. I ultimately do go back to the booths, which are more true to the actual saloon. But which style do you prefer? Let me know down below. Decorating the walls is probably my favorite part of the design process. Since you can only see one of the walls in the saloon, I got to be a little more imaginative. I was excited that I had some pieces that were very true to the saloon, like the cow skull, but a lot of the things I chose were kind of typical bar decor. I think the mysterious painting would also have worked perfectly here, but I wasn't about to hunt for one. If I ever stumble on one, I will definitely add it. Once I manage to get some villager portraits, I think I'll make a gallery wall, just for them. All right, and here is how it all turned out. I gotta say, I'm in love with it. It feels so cozy, which is exactly what I was going for. Somewhere I'd want to hang out while I make art or read. And it looks just like the Stardrop Saloon to me. Is there anything you would do differently? Tell me in the comments. All right, for part 2 of this build, I am going to be moving my house into town, customizing my house to better match the more rustic look of the Stardrop Saloon, and decorating the area around the saloon. Away we go. I'm going to place the saloon by the bottom right corner of resident services. All right, now to customize. So here's what the saloon should look like. Brown brick with a black roof. There aren't actually any brick exteriors to choose from, so I selected stone as the closest fit. And this light brown will have to do, but I do wish there were a darker brown option. And a dark brown door to match. And why did I just choose a white mailbox? We'll get to that later. Great, so here's how it turned out. It looks like a really inviting inn, especially at this time of day with the falling snowflakes and the glowing light coming through the windows. Now let's get down to business. I already cleared this entire space out. Before it was an outdoor patio, cafe. The main areas I'm recreating from Stardew Valley today are going to be the seating area directly out front and the dog kennel kind of to the right. Then it's going to be pathing and details. I'll just let you watch as I jump in and get to work. With my entire island being Stardew Valley themed, space is definitely an issue. But I have a graveyard going in below this area, so I kind of had to place the seating area as close to the saloon as I could. I don't think it turns out looking too cramped, but you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. So now you see why I chose a white mailbox. I think in Stardew, this is actually someone else's mailbox, not the mailbox for the Stardrop Saloon, but I love sprinkling in these details that are exactly like what you would see when wandering around Pelican Town. Now, please don't judge me for struggling so much with this little fenced doggy yard. It seemed so obvious at the end, but I really wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do and where I wanted to put things, but it ended up being so cute. I really love it. Some of the reference pictures for this area in Pelican Town have a lot more hedges and trees. I think it's just a seasonal variation. So I end up layering a lot more foliage wherever I can. A few final details, and part 1 of the Stardrop Saloon build is complete. I hope you enjoyed watching and maybe even got some inspiration yourself. Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing are 2 of my all-time favorite games, so I hope you'll join me as I finish this entire island makeover. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, I'll be showing you part 2 of this build, where I will be designing the rest of the rooms in the saloon. An arcade, a dining room, a kitchen, a storage room, and even Gus's bedroom. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so that you don't miss it. See you next week!